Pope that definitely left a touch on many parts of the world. In fact, over 1 billion Catholics that will be mourning his loss. Now, almost a decade, Pope Francis visited the U.S. and Cuba. This happened back in 2015. Catholics all over North America expressed joy and anticipation as the pontiff brought with him a fresh message.
And CBS News Miami's Eliott Rodriguez, he was there through it all. He covered that historic trip. Here's a look back at that landmark visit.
Pope Francis was the third pope to visit Cuba, but his trip in 2015 was special. After all, he was from Argentina, so he spoke the language and understood the complex relationship between Cuba and the United States. Full of hope, Cubans watched on TV and in person in Havana, Holguín, and Santiago. Change is what Cubans hoped the trip would bring, and it did. The Pope helped broker a deal to open diplomatic relations between Cuba and the U.S., broken back in the 1960s.
In the land of the free, at the home of the brave.
From Cuba, the Pope flew to Washington, where he became the first pontiff to address a joint session of Congress. From the nation's capital, it was on to New York City, where people lined up in Midtown Manhattan to watch his papal motorcade pass by.
How were you able to get such a great spot?
It was work. We all had to work. We all got here super early.
How early?
I got here at 4:45, but I'm by no means. You got here at
2:30. 2:30 in the morning?
Yes.
How about yourself?
4.
Covering the trip, I saw firsthand the intense security measures taken to protect the pontiff.
One of the big safety precautions taken are these 8-foot fences along Central Park South. That means when the Pope is going through Central Park, you can see him, but there's no way to get through this.
I met people from all over the world inspired by Francis.
I'm from Israel. We came over to see the Pope here and to visit New York.
And you like him?
We love him. We love him.
You can check in with the event staff down here.
On September 26, the Pope arrived in Philadelphia, celebrating Mass on the iconic Ben Franklin Parkway. He also met with inmates, immigrants, and victims of sexual abuse.
I think people are touched that Pope Francis seems to live the sort of Christianity that he preaches. He seems to be a humble man and also a joyful man, and I think that's something we don't see much in world leaders these days.
The Pope touched on many controversial issues during that trip in 2015. He talked about abortion, the death penalty, and sexual abuse in the church. No topic seemed off limits for the simple and gentle priest from Buenos Aires. Eliott Rodriguez, CBS News, Miami.